Good morning, everybody. This is SuzyQ and the SuzyQ Report for March the 2nd, 2020. We are already into the third month of March, and it seems like we just rang in the new year just the other day. But today I want to go back to what everybody's talking about is the coronavirus. What they're doing with this coronavirus is cray-cray, okay? So and yes, there's a crisis going on. There is definitely a crisis going on, but it's not about a coronavirus or a virus named after a beer. No, it is about the fake news. It is about the mainstream media that is trying to warp your perception of our nation, our economy, the job that the president is doing for an end result. The end result is they want to undermine this country so that they can win an election. But I'm going to go back because I found the CDC report for the 2019 through 2020 flu season. And so far, let me find it because I posted a lot of stuff. So if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see a lot of posts that I've posted. But okay, here it is. So the cdc.gov/flu preliminary in-season 2019 to 2020 estimates from October the 1st to February the 22nd, 2020. We had 45 million cases, between 32 and 45 million cases of flu illnesses. That's in the whole United States of America. There was 310 to 560,000 flu hospitalizations. And you get this, you want to know what the death rate was? We had 18,000 to 46,000 flu deaths, or that was contributed to the flu. That's the regular flu strains that go on every annual year, okay? You know how many deaths we have to the coronavirus in the United States as of today? We have two deaths that are linked to the coronavirus. Two. You know, this is craziness. This is craziness. We just found there was 2 diagnoses of the corona. Well, actually, it was not. It was, how did they word it? It was, oh, goodness gracious. The word they used in the article, preliminary or something diagnosis of the coronavirus here in the Tampa Bay area. This is insane. This is insane. So our crisis is not the virus. Our crisis is the media, the reporting, the fake news, the exaggeration to create an outcome of lack of faith in our leadership, lack of faith in our stock market. And who benefits from that? Who benefits from that? First of all, fear sells. 2, if they can shake in our economy, then that's going to look bad on the president. That's going to undermine his election for 2020. And they've already gone on record in the Hollywood arena, in the fake news, in the liberal camps, as to hoping there's a recession so that we can get President Trump out of office. Okay? Do we not see the big picture here? So I just want to encourage you, get the facts, be smart, wash your hands, don't hang around people that are coughing, all this sort of things. Use common sense, and eat healthy. Eat healthy. I'm telling you, I don't think that we would have the deaths of the normal flu, not due to the vaccinations. I am not a proponent of the flu vax at all, but that's your choice. Everybody should have their choice to make those decisions. But it is because we have our food industry is devoid of real healthy whole food vitamins and minerals. We vaccinate. I mean, it's crazy how many vaccines that a child has to receive just to get into school. I mean, like when I was a kid, you went like, I don't know, once a year, you might have got, I don't know, a handful of vaccines or whatever to get into school. Now it's like 50 or 60. I mean, it is crazy how many. We've got our kids in our population on too many antibiotics for things. I mean, viruses is well known. Antibiotics do not work against viruses, but the first time somebody gets some sniffles, they get an antibiotic, which all it's doing is weakening your immune system. People are on medications, people are not eating healthy, all these multiple things, not to mention if you focus on a disease, or you focus on symptoms, if you make them large enough, you will actually create those symptoms in your body, because it's your mind and your body connection. It works together. So there is so many other things that are attacking our immune system. And in the turn of the century, there was two groups of people. There was a group of scientists that said, you know what, if we build immune systems and we eat healthy and we do everything to strengthen our defenses in our body has the ability to fight off majority of these different attacks from viruses or bacteria or age. A lot of stuff is age related. I don't think it's as much age related as it is a history of unhealthy behavior, which breaks down your body, and then we say it's age related. No, it was mismanagement. All these years of eating unhealthy, not getting your exercise, attacking your body with multiple medications, with all sorts of side effects and everything, not living a healthy lifestyle. And that contributed to, and we call it age related. That also, I believe, weakens your immune system towards cancers, towards heart disease, all the stuff. But I think a lot of it is also spiritual things that have been passed down are, rejection and abandonment and feeling all these negative beliefs about yourself reduces your immune system. They have found scientific evidence linking your belief system to your physical health. So there's so many things out there. I think we shouldn't be as concerned and so worried about this virus as we should be building our immune system, having healthy thought life, healthy belief system, eating healthy, living a healthy life, enjoying the sunshine, get away from being inside all the time, because the sun, vitamin D, has been proven to help with fighting off cancer and fighting off all sorts of other kinds of diseases. But what we do, we slather sunblock, so we're blocking that good vitamin D coming into our system. But if we use common sense, then we can fight this stuff. I have not been vaccinated for the flu or pneumonia or any of that stuff. I've never had those vaccines, but yet I haven't had flu or pneumonia since I was a kid, or I think I was in my late 20s when the last time I had the flu. So it is all a mindset. And the media wants to bombard you with this fear-mongering fear. I mean, every month we are magnifying a disease, for the sake of awareness or whatever. And I believe that contributes to, putting those thoughts in your head, and then you start dwelling on it. I mean, all sorts of people that have gone into medical school or whatever have talked about when they study a disease, then they start getting really sensitive and thinking, oh my gosh, I have all these, I must have that, because they fed it into their minds, and then they start feeling it, and your body will believe what your mind tells it to. So anyway, but I just say, get your facts. You know what? Study on his word. The truth will set you free. The truth, I don't let those things come in and dwell on them until it starts manifesting in my body, because that's what I have control over. I have control over what I allow in my eyes, my ears, my thought life that's going to affect my body. And the mainstream media loves to play on fear, 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 fear. Anything to get you away from truth and reality, to dictate your thoughts and your beliefs, to lead you a certain way. Think about it. Think about it. Use your common sense. But so there's evidence right there. As of this date, there's between 18,000 and 46,000 flu-related deaths that's not to do with the coronavirus. But yet, we're freaking out over the two. Okay? So, put it all in perspective. So what else is going on? So a billionaire Republican buys a majority Twitter stake. May outs CEO amid GOP concerns. Wow. What a turn for Twitter. Yes, because they have been they've been doing their best to censor conservative voices, them and Facebook. And now a billionaire Republican has bought a majority ownership of the Twitter. So that should be interesting to see how that all plays out. All right, what else is going on? We've got the Black conservatives were at the White House. They were praying over the president. A beautiful, beautiful sight. I posted a picture of Pastor Paula, who is my former pastor, who I love dearly, and the Black community that supports the president. They were there praying, and I've got that picture on my Facebook, so you can go look at that. That is a beautiful sight. We've got former NFL star Jack Brewer. To Trump, you're the first Black president. He has supported the Black community like nobody else. He has helped to give them resources and helped so that they can take ownership of their own community and build their own jobs and not be dependent on the government. The government wants to be your God if you'll let them. And you know what? You need to stand on your own 2 feet. The government is really meant to just protect your ability to have your freedom. The Constitution and the federal government is to protect our borders so that American citizens can build and live in peace and grow and have freedom to build their own businesses, to have a safe space. That's what the federal government. The federal government is not to be your God, is not to do the things that charities are supposed to do. Charities are supposed to feed the poor and take care of the widows and take care of the orphans. It's the charities, the churches. That is what our calling is, not the governments. The federal government is to protect the people so that we can live in a free society, can protect from foreign invaders as well as domestic dangers. So, what we do is we get it backwards. And we need to stop doing that. We need to put it in order, the order that God has put it, the order that our Constitution has listed it. All right, so what else is going on? I've got to run or I'm going to be late for work. But anyway, just stop freaking out about the coronavirus. Be smart, wash your hands, sneeze in your arm, elbow or whatever, and don't hang around people that are hacking all the time. But you know what? Don't be afraid, and don't change who you are because the mainstream media wants to to scare you. Okay? Alrighty. I will see you later. You have a wonderful day. This is SuzyQ signing out, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.